Becoming the man you want to be without a map is like walking blind through a minefield. Every step could be the one that blows your leg off. Role models? They were ghosts, long gone or never there. I wished I could ask one of them for directions, but the only answers came in echoes, in the silence of streets too busy to care. Every kid looks for a blueprint in the men around him. I looked, but all I found were hollow chairs. Men who drank, men who ran, men who let their shadows raise the boys they left behind. I didn't want their shoes, I wanted a compass. Instead, I got silence. I'd search for guidance in reflections, but the mirror only ever showed me a man I didn't want to be. Without examples, I built myself out of broken glass. Every cut a lesson, every scar another rule in a book no one bothered to write for me. They say iron sharpens iron, but what happens when there's no iron? Just rust. You end up sharpening yourself against the grindstone of life. Bills, responsibility, the weight of people depending on you. They don't wait for you to figure it out. You either carry them or they bury you. Sometimes I wondered if the men who should have been there were watching from somewhere. Not heaven, not hell, just absence. You can't inherit manhood from a ghost. You build it brick by brick, even when the mortar is nothing but your own blood and regrets. When you don't have a map, you start making one, writing your own commandments. Rule 1, survive. Rule 2, don't repeat the sins of the men who left you guessing. Rule 3, if you fall forward, never back. That's how you carve a standard out of nothing. The men I might have asked for wisdom were all buried 6 feet under. Their mistakes went down with them, but their absence lived on like a parasite. I envied the ones who grew up with mentors, men to call when life clawed at their throats. Me? My calls went unanswered. The dead don't pick up. Without examples, choices become Russian roulette. No safety net, no second opinion. Just instincts and consequences. Every step forward was a gamble. Every wrong turn, another scar. But in the end, scars were the only mentors I had. Responsibility doesn't wait for role models. The gun doesn't ask who taught you. It just asks if you're ready to carry its weight. The bills, the family, the demons. Same question. You learn by holding the weight, or you collapse under it. No mentors, no excuses. Becoming the man you want to be without role models is like carving statues out of smoke. You'll never know if you got it right. But in the end, the man you become is the one you were willing to suffer for. You don't need an example to follow. You need a spine strong enough to stand when no one's watching. That's the blueprint, written in pain, signed in blood, and carried alone.